gravity. The earth turns from sanity, taking my own little friend I know, leaves a lot. His name is Hope. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda like it when I make you cry, 'cause I'm twisted up inside. When the sun is climbing windowsills and the silver lining rides the hills, I will be saved for one whole day until the sun makes the hills its grave. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda like it when I make you cry, 'cause I'm twisted up inside. I'm never what I like. I'm double-sided and I just can't hide. I kinda like it when I make you cry, 'cause I'm twisted up inside my mind.
Well, that's my morning prep.
Wow. On your phone? And you're barely even ready? Lazy if you ask me.
Alright, so the continuum. What's on the agenda? This morning I formed a list of all the duties that need to be completed. You following?
Yeah.
Well, these are all the duties that are yet to be completed, and were supposed to have been completed. You understand?
Yep. I'm all ears.
Well, Geordie, in another sense, this is work that you are yet to complete. This is a long list of everything you failed to complete.
No, I did the thing, the other, what was it
I
again?
don't get why time and time again we have to keep having this conversation. I mean, you failed to complete the most simplest of tasks, even on your good days.
Well, if you ever consider the fact that I may be depressed, I could be depressed, Soumil.
Geordie, you are not depressed. I mean, it's always with the excuses. Honestly, do you think I'm some sort of idiot?
How do you know I'm making an excuse, huh?
Geordie, the other day you were claiming this exact same thing as an attempt to cover up for not checking up on a reality that had become unstable. I mean, that reality's gone, Geordie. People died.
Well, maybe that's why I'm depressed. Maybe this time I'm really depressed. And that's the reason why.
Geordie, just do your work. Just do your f***ing job. Well, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Soumil, as you may have guessed. And I happen to also live here with, you also may have guessed, is Geordie. Now, this may be a large quantity of information to take in one hit, however, get this. I'm not just roommates with Geordie, but I'm universally bound to him. Let me explain. So me and Geordie live in
what is practically a massive orb, otherwise known as the SG Studios Continuum. Now, for context, me and him used to have a bit of an interest in making videos, however that bit of an interest formed into what Soumil likes to call an anomaly. Yeah. And made it so anytime either of us had an idea for a video, a clone, or snapshot of ourselves was created in this large continuum, lying both separate from our original reality and without the knowledge that they're in this large continuum, and that they're constantly being surveillanced. Some people may say it's unethical, but Soumil says,
I tell Geordie that it's ethical, but in actuality it's pretty bad. However, if we don't surveillance the continuum, something could go wrong and we could die. Along with everyone else contained within those natural realities. So, you know, It's a give or take.
Hey Geordie, can you help me with some of these boxes? I've just gotten a new delivery of equipment.
Do I have to?
Oh, so yeah, I need you to do something like the merge, but not get off your arse and help me with a few boxes. Besides, you owe me one after that.
Look, it's possible that at one stage a few weeks ago I may have gotten a little curious and kinda attempted to merge two snapshot realities. Look, in my defense, it was 1 in the morning and Soumil had taken away my phone privileges the morning before, and I just didn't know it was literally going to merge the snapshots involved.
It was horrifying.
Now, if you don't mind, just pick up those 3 sitting by the wall.
Can you not grab it?
No, I'll get to the rest eventually. Just pick, just come up, yeah.
You bitch. God. It's absolutely impossible to carry.
Wow, I'm joking I should do it. Alright, just place them down here, but be careful, the contents are fragile. Those boxes especially.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Well, that should be the last of them.
Well, I'm glad this has given you an opportunity to finally step up a little.
Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed or something this morning?
Yeah, I don't think that's... Never mind. Look, it's not like your job offers an awful lot to do in the first place.
You seething bastard!
Big word.
Come on, my job's just as hard as yours.
It's debatable.
Look, although I may do my job a little sloppily,
You reckon?
my duties do still come with a great deal of responsibility.
Of course, yes, your duties do come with some degree of responsibility, but we both knew that when establishing the surveillance of our continuum, that I would be ultimately left with more responsibility. Sorry, that may have been a bit harsh. And look, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say that someday you'll manage to grow into your responsibilities. It'll just have to take a bit of time.
Ooh. Sorry about that.
Try to...
Yeah.
What is my job here? That's a stellar question. I'd say my job is, well, to list off a few of my duties, I've been allocated to watch over the general stability of the continuum, as well as the barrier between realities. I've also been forced to return to general housework, like laundry, cleaning, dishes. You get the point. And lastly, I'm Geordie's designated babysitter. Need I say more? Overworked? No. I don't look that tired, do I? Do I honestly look that tired?
Dude, what's that?
I'm not sure. I checked up on my realities this day.
Geordie! This is the 10th f***ing time!
Oh, just like how it's the 10th time oh, no.
You cannot keep slacking off with a job such as this. I mean, that's another reality that almost became unstable.
Look, I'm sorry. I do...
Say you're depressed again, as God is my witness, I will slap them.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I do need to step up as my role of watching over the realities a bit more, and it's true. I could be a slight bit more responsible, and hey, maybe if we bought a bit more food, I'd be a bit more efficient, but I understand. I'm sorry.
Wow, I'm really glad you've come to terms with the fact that you do need to step up a little. Except I'm not, because do you really think I'm going to fall for that? Geordie, I think you know what has to happen.
No, you're not seriously suggesting that we...
It's what has to be done.
No, there are our own rules. Surely we don't have to follow them.
But we do, Geordie. We do. Welcome to barrier protection training, also known as BP training. So you may be wondering, what is barrier protection training?
I'm not.
BP training is a chance for you to learn, or relearn, how to keep this very continuum, as well as the barrier between snapshot reality, safe and intact. Let's get into it, shall we?
Did you get a haircut?
Oh, cool. So, to start us off, can anyone tell me what some of the safety precautions are when utilizing the equipment?
I'm the only one here, dumbass.
I'm just reading off the script.
A script that you wrote.
Well, when handling the equipment, it's important to do so with the utmost attentivity. And don't even think about bringing any food or drink near the equipment.
It's a bit hypocritical, don't you think?
And remind me, who's the one here training? So it's with a great deal of importance that you have been... What was it?
How are you this bad at PowerPoint?
How are you this bad at your job?
Whatever
Happen
happened
to sticking to the script? Yeah, you're predictable too.
Sometimes when Soumil tries to explain something, or attempts to learn something new, or tries anything outside of his comfort zone, he can get a bit of a temper. Look, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I mean, Soumil would never hurt a fly. However, he has been prone to destroying scrap machinery, locking himself in rooms. He did kind of attempt to strangle me one time, and... No, he did actually catch a fly midair one time and beat it to death, which is...
I don't get why I can't use PowerPoint. I can apparently manage to develop an unfathomable intergalactic surveillance system that constantly scans an entire continuum, but still, I can't change the slide on a PowerPoint.
Just why would you do that to a fly? What's the point?
Could we just end this already? We've been through about 10 minutes of this shit. Oh wait, Soumil! What if a reality is becoming unstable as we speak?
Oh, don't worry, I put it on autopilot. It'll automatically just eradicate any abnormal activity.
Soumil, that's really bad.
I'd say you've put enough realities in your time for that statement to be hypocritical. Besides, I've only barely begun the training session.
We barely have begun this, haven't we?
Well, we're about to. Check out this new transition.
So the training has been going about as well as I expected. So far, the experience seems to be that of trial and error. In some areas, Geordie has shockingly excelled, however, in other areas not so much. Tensions have been high, and we've had our fair share of drama, excitement, and even borderline pestilence. We may have gotten a bit off track, but that's besides the point. I really think I'm beginning to make a breakthrough with him. However, I could be making him worse, so either role is a dangerous territory.
Alright, so I say, did everyone enjoy their exercises and headspace and yeah, I can do this. So, did everyone enjoy... Oh, hell. Geordie, you fat ass!
I think you meant failure.
How much more do we need to try to convince you to do this training session?
I'm just trying a quick bite to eat.
Is that so?
No, you're right. Well, I'm ready to go back to doing my job. It's much easier that way.
For once, Geordie, in your life, just take a leap and step out of your comfort zone.
You want to talk? Oh, someone's an angry little boy.
10,
Huh?
9, 8,
Come.
7. Okay. I can do this. So, did everyone enjoy their activities?
Again, I'm the only one here.
Well, did you enjoy it?
I mean, what do you expect me to say? Looking back, it was all right. but-
All right. Let's just move on. So how can we begin to apply these experiences to our job? The first action we can take to secure we work as efficiently.
What is my job here? It's an interesting question. Well, of course, my actual job here is overseeing the individual realities, as opposed to the mushroom head, who oversees the continuum itself. But I'd say my job around the house is, being the cool guy, putting out the chill vibes. I'm not sure Soumil is a massive fan, but can be a bit gloom and doom from time to time. Not to say that I can't get a bit grumpy every now and then, but no, he is miserable.
So, what about the push-ups? What did that have to do with the exercise? Look, It's all about forming an idea of the amount of attentiveness you're expected to bring.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think attentiveness is a word.
No, it works. It's attentive.
Attentivity?
Attentivity.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right. Alright, let's backtrack. It's all about creating an idea of the amount of attentivity you're expected to...
No, attentiveness is a word. I changed my mind.
You've changed your mind. You think it's right now?
I do think it's right now. I don't think that's correct.
Alright, let's...
Actually, no, see, now I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. It's all about forming an idea of the amount of effort and focus you're expected to bring to the job. Can you at least pretend to show interest in the presentation? I mean, I'm not kidding, Geordie. Although this presentation may seem like a throwaway practicality, in my defense it kinda is. There's a genuine problem at hand. Well, no, enough with the excuses. Look, I'm gonna be frank with you. This is the situation we're in, and there's no possible means of us avoiding that. We could have let this continuum potentially cave in on itself, but we decided to allocate ourselves to surveillance it and make sure the people involved aren't killed. I get that this isn't by any means easy, and I'm not trying to be harsh, but...
I just need to step up.
Yes, precisely.
Look, I know. Surprisingly enough, deep down, I know. It can just be a lot.
I know, but that's why I'm constantly reminding you, in my own semi-harsh way.
So it's a lot semi-harsh.
Just cool it. Cool it.
Sorry.
So can I trust that just for once you'll start to make an effort and just step up a little bit more?
I think you can. For real, this time. In fact, would you maybe want to redo the session?
Really? You mean that?
I mean, if we're being honest, you could work on your PowerPoint skills a little.
You're still on thin ice, you know.
You're funny.
Well, let's get into it then, shall we? So to start us off, what are some of the safety precautions we need to take while utilising the equipment?
You know what? I think I underestimate Geordie at times. Sure, there's been a few instances where he's dropped a glass of water all over the entire control board. And of course, there was the merge. And you know, not too long ago, he did almost kill the both of us by unplugging the control board so he could charge his phone. But when he wants to, he can really step up and listen. At least, I believe so. I hope so. And that's it. That's the presentation.
Wow. Went by surprisingly quick.
Hey, would you fancy going outside when we're grabbing something to eat?
I thought you'd never ask. So, where do you want to head? This wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
I don't know. Still nice.
I think we made pretty good progress today.
You think?
Yeah. Well, I succeeded in making you listen for once.
Touché.
What is our job here?
I'd say our job here is being there for each other.
Well, that's certainly a wholesome way to cap things off.
Surprised you're happy with the wholesome ending.
Okay, was that comment really necessary?
I'll lighten up a little, it was a joke. It was a joke, come on. Are you really gonna pull the bitch card?
Okay,
You're really gonna pull the bitch card?
I'm gonna pull the bitch card.
I'm gonna pull it. You pull it. Do you always do that? You always do that? I always do it, yeah.
You always do that.
It's always I always do that.
Light is falling back and forth, and I concede, of course. Maybe I am in the way recalling. It's just you and me, divine, a circular design. Do-do-do-do. Time and place in mind, points along the line. Do-do-do-do. Sitting in the park, carefully remark, everything is better when you're learning.
Geordie, did you forget to pack away the chips?
Yeah.
It's alright.